Noctivagant gaberlunzi, Frustranius verruca, Vespine logolept, Pycnic nullipara, Onychophagus coprologist, Graveolent myrmidon, and I barely have a clue what I just said. My near and dear ones, in case I have not mentioned it to you before, I must tell you about it now. The single most wonderful power food I have ever tasted has got to be cottage cheese. It's just perfect in every way. It's the ideal food. It's full of protein. In 1 cup, you've got 26 grams, equivalent to half the protein you should have daily. It's got all the wonderful nutrients of any dairy product, as well as the fortifying richness of a cream cheese-esque flavor. It tastes just like cream cheese, or cheesecake, or sour cream, depending on what accompanies it. For instance, when I put some raspberry jam in it, it tastes just like raspberry cheesecake. Me, I like to eat it right out of the can. That is some good-looking cheese. I literally survived on this throughout camp. Question: if you had to dye your hair an unnatural color permanently, which would you choose? I'm happy to say that driving lessons are going well, even though today I drove this dreaded stick shift. Yes, the dreaded stick shift. Couldn't get it to start before. I got it to start this time, but I had some trouble controlling it. But don't worry, I didn't crash into anything. No trees, no boulders. Well, maybe one boulder. But other than that, nothing. No baby carriages. Can't say as much for the baby inside the carriages. But on the whole, it was a pretty good lesson. Shifting is my new superpower. Shift away! I shifted up, I shifted down, I shifted backward, I shifted in my pants, or not. I stick shifted everywhere. And I even managed to stay at the speed limit. No, I couldn't even make it to 15 miles an hour. Oh well, next time. More often than not, I released the clutch too fast, and what would happen? Ba-doinga, doinga, doinga. Yes, cars do buck you off. They're very similar in their temperament to horses. I know a lot of what I said has sounded sexual. Believe me, in the context that it was done, it was not. You know how there's a surgery that some obese people get to stop them from getting too fat, where they put a rubber band around the stomach of the obese person? I think I need that, but for my head. I need a surgery to put a rubber band around my head to stop thinking so many wonderful thoughts, and to keep my head from getting too fat. Groovy. Right about now, you guys are probably worrying about what's going to happen in this upcoming school year. Well, I'm not, because next year, I'm transferring to pig farts.